everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Terry and I'm a cash stuffer from Botswana. So today I'm going to be doing my weekly reset, and I'm just checking out my week, checking out how I spent money, but I'm not going to go through every single one like I usually do because it was a mess. I used money last week, but I didn't use it for what it was meant for. And I was asking myself, should I do this video? Should I not do this video? Because I used all of the money that I had in my wallet, but I didn't use it for what I was supposed to use it for. Now, it's been happening a lot on this journey, budgeting journey, where my money journey, where I'm financial journey, where I'm kind of wanting to know what's going on with my money, where the money is going, and everything. We're having realizations along the way, because we had wanted, like the house we're building, we had wanted to build a boundary wall before we move in. But now we're realizing more and more each day that that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen if we want to move in there, because the stage we're at now, we need plumbing, electricity, ceilings, floors, connecting the water, because the only service that we've got on that side is we've got electricity only. There's no water supply at all to the area where we're building. So we have to buy water. So we've got to get a JoJo tank, we've got to get the pump and all of that piping and all that. So we're realizing, we can't do all of this and do the boundary wall and everything, because we haven't even done the windows yet, because the quotation was like ridiculous. But we're working on it. So we're just thinking, okay, let's just get over this whole we want a boundary wall and just build a fence. So this weekend, we thought, my husband has a brother who, very good with his hands. So we bought the fence, and him and my husband and my brother were there. I was actually thought of doing a vlog and just vlogging the whole thing, but then I thought, nah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I might do, but I'll just put a picture, just a picture. I managed to take a picture the whole weekend. I was cooking on the fire. It reminded me, three-legged pot and all of that. And I was thinking, it looks very interesting. Maybe I should vlog this road too. And then once the house is finished, I can show it and like where we were and where we are. Anyway, that's just a thought. And so we decided, let's just do a fence. Let's just kind of get with the program. It is what it is. So that's where I spent the money, like for food, because we spent like, on Friday it was a holiday, because of the victory of the UDC, which is a party here in Botswana, which was the opposition. Now it's taken, it won the elections, and all of that. We were given Friday off so that people can go to the inauguration, but we didn't go. And we thought, you know what, let's spend this day and get some work done. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we did. We went to a plot, and we bought the fence, and my husband and his brother we spent the whole weekend there, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We were doing that. So, and still not finished. So, all of that to say, that's where I spent the money. I had stuffed 570, and I just wrote, that the 570 was spent. It was spent on food. I did try to kind of write down what we spent money on, like takeout. Mostly it was takeout. I was cooking, like I said. I bought some stuff, but I didn't put everything here. But the money that we spent mostly was on my husband's drinks, because him and his brother were obviously, not working, so they were having fun. So I've got to unstuff that money, in short. I've got to unstuff it and then stuff my wallet. So that's basically what this video is. It's a stuffing. I'm stuffing this, cash stuffing this into my wallet. Now let me unstuff my husband. Yeah, I bought some cigarettes for him with the money, so I'm just going to put it here. I bought some cigarettes for him for 100 pula, and I swiped. Actually, I swiped. So what happens is when I swipe, what I've been doing off camera, but I'm going to start doing on camera. Every time I swipe and I know that it's money that I've got at home, I take out the money, which is called unstuffing, and then I put it back into the bank of the account where I took the money, where of the account where I swap. I take out the money and I put it back into the account that I used to swipe. Yeah, English was running away from me there for a minute. So, so I got a question in one of my I've got a comment, and the lady asked, like, where do I, with the money that I unstuff, where do I put it? Do I have like one account for everything? That would be way too overwhelming for me. Like I said to her, it would be so overwhelming for me because that would mean that you've got to keep track of every single debit that's in the account, and that's a lot. So what I do is we've got mobile networks. Like I said, we've got your B Mobile, Mascom, Orange, and then you've got your banks. So I try to split the money, and some usually when I swipe, I like to use my FNB. So I've got my FNB and my Orange money. That's just for money coming in and out, because FNB obviously will get rewards for swiping, and then Orange money, everybody has it. So, because I sell stuff, and sometimes I send money to my son, my sisters, family, everybody has Orange money. So it's just there for me to kind of move money, for movement of money. And then FNB, everybody has FNB as well. So these two are just the ones for moving money. So I like to use those if and when I have to swipe. I like to use those. But in this instance, I didn't. I have an account where I put all the sinking funds, my long-term money that I know that I'm not going to use. It's so that's the account that I use. So I'm going to take this money, and I tried to use only one card so that it doesn't confuse me. I just used one card for everything. I didn't have my FNB card with me, which was a bummer because, I get rewards for swiping. But anyway, having said that, I also bought drinks. I swiped drinks. And I also used 100 pula. I swiped a 6-pack for him. It was like 94 pula or something. I'm just going to get 100 pula. And also, I am unstuffing. Also, my husband, he's got a card. It's a work thing. His work takes care of his card. So the bank that they're using is giving them such problems. So sometimes he goes to the filling station to swipe petrol, and somehow there's no money in there. He checks the balance. It shows that the money is in there. But when he swipes, the card says there's no money in the account. So it's very frustrating. So I ended up having to, put petrol for him. So so what happens is the card, they're not allowed, because it's like a work thing. They're not allowed to withdraw any cash from there. So either he can, we would be, either he pays out of pocket and then they refund him, but that's a long process. So it's just always easier for me to pay for his petrol, and then when the card is, after they fix it, I just take his card every time I need to use petrol until I get to the amount that I paid, that I gave him. So in this case, he put petrol for 400. So I've got to take out the 400 and put it back in the bank, and then every time I need to put petrol, I'll just use his card until I make up the 400 pool. So that's a 200. So I'll take it from travel. So every time I need to travel and put petrol in my car, he'll just do that for me. And then also my petrol, petrol, got 200 in here as well. So that's the 400 for petrol that I need to unstuff. So far I've done, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600. But also, finally, because I was buying food and that, the money that I have here isn't enough for the amount that I used as well. So I had to figure out where else I'm getting the 100 pula from. And because it's got to do with our home, it's a home, I thought, let me just take the money from home. So I've got a 50 pula left in home because it is technically, our home. So that is the 700 pula that I used over the weekend, that I swiped and that I need to take back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 650, 670, 690, 700 pula. That's going back to the bank. And I seem to be doing this a lot. So to be taking money to the bank. Well, actually, I've always done this. Some people do this and then they accumulate it and they just do it once at the end of the month. That for me would be too overwhelming. Yeah, it will be just too much. And I don't think I'd be able to keep track of the money as much, because what if something else comes up and then you look in the binder and I kind of forget that this money is for something else, and I don't know, it will just mess me up. So for me, it's just easier to do it, every time I do my cash stuff every week. So now I'm doing my cash stuffing this coming week. So I'm not stuffing anything for petrol, obviously, so I might as well put this to the side. And I'm not getting anything either. So for groceries, I'm going to do what I do every month. So I'm going to just take the money from there. I stuff 350 every week. And this is the third week. So I'm on track because I've got 1 week's worth of money, which is good. So that's going into my envelope. So yeah, it's been going well, even though I haven't been using the money for what I was supposed to use it for. But I am still glad that I'm on track. And I think using money from a binder that you shouldn't be using it wasn't intended for. At first, I was like very strict on myself. I was like, I'm not going to do that. But I think as I'm, as I get used to cash stuffing and as I get used to this whole thing, I'm like, but it's okay, because this money was meant to be used at home anyway. So even if I use it, even though some people say it's not okay, household is getting 50. Even though some people say, you shouldn't do it like that, it just defeats the purpose. I think it's money that you set aside to use and you're using it, and that's okay. That's just me, I could be wrong, but that's just how I see it, because this is my journey, and it's your journey. So if you're going to do it the way that suits. Considering I've only got a 50 pula left, you're going to do it in a way that you think works for you. So yeah, that's it. That's how it should be. So this weekend was so hectic. I used so much money, but it's money that's not in this budget because it's for the house. Okay, so back into my wallet, all set for this coming week. So that is my weekly reset. I'm all set for the week, and okay, I might as well just put this in here as well. I'm all set for the week, and I'm looking forward to how this whole thing works out for me and my chickens, guys. I started a chicken project. I haven't been making any money, but my chicken project is going so well. And wish me luck, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.